words. Where's the place where they keep all of the most words? Name of library.
All right. Welcome to the inaugural video of Mixed Ribs. I'm going to be talking today about something stupid. I think that will probably be a guiding theme of this channel, is talking about really stupid things. So the thing I'm talking about today happened a couple weeks ago, but I didn't talk about it then because I had to wait for kind Mr. Bezos, our lovely lizard lord, to send me the rest of my equipment so you could look at me and hear me, which you don't want to do, but that's okay. The thing we're going to be talking about, which everybody cares about, of course, is the nomination of Black Lives Matter to the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize, which people are mad at, and it seems that people also don't understand how that works. So we're going to talk about it. So of course when that happened, conservative creeps on the internet started talking about it, and here's one such example of a conservative creep. Caitlin Bennett, of course, the lovely Mrs. Bennett, who is a creep. And yeah, her video about it is, here's just like 1 second of it.
Did you guys hear the news? Black Lives Matter has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, and I personally...
Okay, yeah, it does that the whole time with like the ukulele music and her little character she does, and it's really obnoxious and condescending. So I'm going to talk about something a little bit more interesting, or at least entertaining, than her video, because I can't do my condescending thing if she's also doing it. All right, but before I jump into the actual meat of this, I don't go to Liberty Hangouts YouTube a lot, but I was there this time, unfortunately, and I noticed this in playlists. If you just look right here, Kate's unsafe space. Her unsafe space. I get what she's doing, okay? It's like the reversal of, you know, PC culture, whatever, the snowflake libs, snowflakes. But does that just mean it's a dangerous place? It's scary. You're putting yourself in great bodily risk just to go hang out with Caitlin in her unsafe space. What is it? Is it like Apocalypse Now? Is it like being inside of a Brule painting, regardless of your political orientation? I don't think you want to be in a dangerous place. Personally, I don't like being in danger a lot. Maybe sometimes, I guess, but yeah, that's really weird. So this is the real thing we're looking at, is this channel. The lovely young conservative brothers, as you can you can kind of get that from the mise-en-scène of this image. Yeah, so this is a channel that is a lot smaller than Caitlin Bennett, 3.51K. Of course, it's 3.51K subscribers bigger than my channel at the time of making this. And I mean, if we just go back to Caitlin's channel, you'll kind of see that this video that she made about BLM getting nominated has 90K. And then just a week before that, her video, I Love Joe Biden, has 192K. So like I said, this is something everybody cares about. And these guys over here have 132 views on this video, you know, which is like, I'm not good at math, but that's not a lot of their subscribers. And normally I wouldn't want to talk about a video that has 132 views, but I have no subscribers. So I feel like I'm a little justified here. And also this video is just cretinous. Okay. Is cretinous a word? I think it is. But, here's the intro.
We are the Young Conservative Brothers.
4 seconds. I made it 4 seconds. It's good. It's really good. And just another thing before we get into the actual meat of it, because I don't want to talk about it, is the Nobel Peace Prize. They're talking about the Nobel Peace Prize. So I guess I'm actually talking about something different, because I am talking about the Nobel Peace Prize. Caitlin over here got that right. Nobel, see? So they're talking about something in a completely different competition, I assume. All right, but whatever. Let's watch this garbage.
And we are breaking the stigma that white people can't talk about race, the system, and the government.
And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get new videos when we upload them.
Yeah, when else would you get new videos? Okay.
So today, we're getting into a confusing subject. I just don't understand how anyone in their right mind can think like
Yeah,
this.
so this is pretty much about bringing peace, this award.
Yeah, Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow. Who's getting it?
Burn, loot, murder.
Okay. So who's getting it? BLM. Of course, they have to throw in their thing. But also look at this. Hashtag Trump. Whatever. It says in their title with an error in it, BLM nominated for it, and they say, who's getting it? BLM. Okay. Here's an article from The Guardian about this. And unlike that video, this does have truth in it. So what they're talking about is one member of the Norwegian parliament, Peter Eide, who did in fact nominate BLM. So it's just one. So this pluralization of they said this, maybe they're respecting, I don't know, I don't think Peter Eide is non-binary, but if he is, then they're just being very nice. But otherwise, no, they're just completely wrong. It's one dude who did this. It's one dude. Okay.
To see the racial division between everyone and how the blacks are just getting treated unequal to everyone.
I love that. I love the blacks. It's like one step away from the Negroes. Wow, lovely stuff. I love how you talk about them.
Everyone else. That's what it is.
But part of it, yes, they actually have shown how changes of what their actual movement is and how they actually want to change these nations from more of like a capitalistic freedom kind of thing to a Marxism kind of writing. If you don't get what you want, just go destroy businesses.
Yes.
Yeah. These guys, they kind of remind me of something of two other brothers. I don't really remember.
My brother is here as my next guest. His name is Stan Brule, and he's the coolest person of my whole world. Welcome to the program, Stan. Good to be here. Good to be here, Steven.
I don't know. Whatever. But they do remind me of two other brothers. Let's get back to it.
Protest.
Peaceful
Come
protest.
on.
Yeah, according to the Democrats the whole entire time. But that we all know that's not what they are at all. Nothing is what they are like.
So for some of
I mean, the comparison to Steve Brule is just so easy. The way that he talks, it's just, it sounds like him. Just rhythmically, he sounds exactly like Steve Brule. It's weird.
here's a couple of the photos that we just got to show.
No,
throughout it all.
it shows the peaceful protest, why they're getting the Peace Prize. You can just see through those photos what is going on. How are we even, anyone in their right mind can think that's peace?
Okay, I'm dunking a little bit on the way that these guys are inflecting and delivering their nonsense drivel. But just to look a little bit substantively for a second, they just showed 5 pictures from protests and said, how could anyone in their right mind look at this and say that this was peaceful? Just from the point of view of knowledge and learning about things, I don't think it's very reasonable or rational to just look at a few pictures and go, yeah, my whole opinion is shaped by a few pictures. But I do think that that is a large part of why people are so eager to say, oh, BLM, burn, loot, murder. They're gonna burn down your cities, our beautiful American cities, is because that it got aestheticized and turned into a set of images. And I think that's kind of a scary prospect
no, the person that deserves the Peace Prize is President Trump. Because he got the Middle East, no sort of wars, peace throughout the Middle East. All presidents been saying that for how many years?
Many nobles, many nominations for him to go for it, and he didn't even get one of them.
That's the thing. And then also, what with North Korea, remember everyone thought we're going to war when he first got in? He stopped that right away.
Guys, Donald Trump should be getting the Nobel Peace Prize. Oh my God. Why did nobody think of this? Why did nobody nominate Donald Trump? Let's look on CNBC right here. So, Stacey Abrams was one of the nominees. Okay. This is from a day after their video. All right, let's just scroll down. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful article written. Abrams joins a long list of other nominees for this year's award, including the World Health Organization, Russian dissident Alexei Navalny, former President Donald Trump. Former President Donald Trump. Oh, and just on the nomination process generally, here's Newsweek. The bar for nominations is relatively low. They're accepted from lawmakers, ex-winners, heads of state and university chancellors, among others. That has allowed dictators Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin to be among past nominees. So it's not like if you just get nominated, you get it automatically. It's like, oh, there's a wide range of people nominating. Why do I try?
Well, it's in pretty much 40 out of the 50. I probably assume it's probably Alaska and Hawaii is the only ones that didn't get the riots. And every other...
Let's just hop on to our little friend Wikipedia over here. This is list of George Floyd protests in the United States. Oh, a lot. What is this? The protests spread to over 2,000 cities and towns in all 50 states. Okay, Alaska. Let's see. Let's scroll down to... Hawaii. Oh, okay. But of course they had to throw in riots, so I don't exactly know what they're talking about, because that's just like a basic fact that there were protests in all 50 states. Am I doing them a good thing by saying there were protests in more states? I think I'm gonna shut up because I might be helping their case.
This is again, I'll say, officers, why do they always go to, they always say they just go to the black because they just racial profile. No, they go where the most crime is. It's the truth. You go to the hood, there's gonna be a lot more crime.
Do I have to talk about it? Do I have to? Do I really have to? I don't think I do. I don't want to. But yeah, we're stepping into the bad part. We're stepping into the really bad part now. Okay.
It's not between what color you are, it's how you act as a person. If you act like a thug, you putting your pants down, you wearing all this bandana, you're in a gang, you're running all this other stuff, you're in drugs, you're just breaking the law, you're gonna get consequences eventually.
And you're known.
Okay. Yeah, like dealing drugs, that's illegal, or being in a gang, that's illegal. Your pants sagging? That was item number 1 in his list, was if your pants are sagging, there's going to be consequences for you. Look, if, God forbid, if the young conservative bros became president and vice president, which one would be president? Is it this guy? Or, yeah, this guy's definitely his vice president. I don't know their names, and I don't care. God forbid, if they became presidents, then you can't wear... You better put your belt on, boy. Boy, you better put that belt on. I better not see those underwear. I don't want to see them boxers. Okay.
Yep. Well, this is sad. They should not be getting the Nobel Peace Prize for what they have done for all the cities.
I love that. I love how he just says the Nobel Peace Prize. It's literally, I'm Doug Prish-Preed.
Hey, sports fans, I'm Doug Prish-Preed with your sports for tonight. Butterboy is coming to town.
These guys are straight out of the Tim and Eric universe. Oh my God.
They just want to destroy America at the end of the day. They don't stand for anything good. They stand for communism. all that we've been fighting for throughout our whole entire history and what made America to what of a great country that we have is fighting communism.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is so good. That is the gem of this video. That is so good. What we've been fighting for. You know, George Washington, known anti-communist. Yeah. That's what, that's actually like the basic principles of the United States is the Red Scare, guys, okay? Because when Karl Marx was alive in 1776, as we all know, they didn't want him in the United States. They said, Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin, get out of here, because you both are alive now and contemporaries, and we don't want that damn communism here, okay? All right. Okay, that's the best part of this video, easily, okay.
The whole entire time, and that everyone's coming out, oh, they're so joyful, they're all this. And one more thing, don't forget all the people they stand for are all thugs, all criminals. They
Okay. Like, it's entertaining, and then they just become blatantly racist again. So it's troubling entertainment, because they say something that I laugh at, like preace, and then they're just saying people who don't want black people murdered by the police they're all thugs and criminals.
stood for nothing good. And also, don't forget this, all those people that got killed chose their own path that day. They could have went home. George Floyd, for example, if he would have just got in that car and not resisted arrest, he would have went home. He would have went to jail for forging money. And Breonna Taylor, she's not in the whole entire situation of being in a whole entire drug dealing and a whole drug bust.
All right, I don't want to listen to this. That it is just the most abhorrent thing listening to them do this. But also, just what did he say? George Floyd, if he had just gone home, he would have just gone to jail. What? He can't go home if he's being arrested. Or is he saying, George Floyd, you would still be alive if you never went to that convenience store, if you just stayed home all the time? Become a hermit, black people. Just become a hermit. Don't ever leave the house, then the police won't see you and want to kill you. I mean, what in God's name is he talking about? Jesus Christ.
And then, oh, they're crying. Why did they shoot him? They could have tased him. If it was a white person, they would have tased him. No, they wouldn't have. But the problem is you don't hear anything about the white people because the news doesn't report on it. It's because they don't really care.
It won't make the story.
Won't make the story, and it doesn't fit into their narrative. You got anything else to say about the noble?
Okay, wow, I love how he just kind of like stops it right there. I think everything in the past 3 minutes was one long sentence from that guy. It's so hard to understand what they're talking about at any given moment.
Peace Prize for BLM?
I could probably see that they're going to get it.
Probably.
That's pretty much all I got to say.
You know what's going to happen? Because if they don't give it to them, oh, wow, they're being so racist to the black people again. Look at this oppression and slavery.
Okay. These guys just don't get it. They don't understand, like, how prizes work, I guess. They don't understand what a nomination is. And also, who cares? Who cares? This is such a symbolic, meaningless thing to be worried about. Okay, let's say Peter Ide's nomination did get them to win, which I don't think it will, but whatever. Let's say it will. Okay, how does that affect you? Why do you care? It's like really in the meaning, the full meaning of the word, this is just nonsense. What they're saying is, it's just nonsense. Oh, this is my first video, and it's so disheartening already. Jesus. Oh my God, these guys. All right, well, we love you. We love you very much. I'd love to walk to the Capitol with these guys, these beautiful, beautiful young men. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll be the presidents. Can they both be president? Can they say we're both the one president because we're brothers? I don't know. Hopefully. Well, I guess in about like 20 years you'll see them on the ballots. They're beautiful.